Welcome to our piping engineering channel. In this video, we'll be showing you how to calculation pipe sections length and center to end dimension of the different degree elbows in the piping 3D model drawing. This video provides excellent practical information for pipe engineers and pipe fitters. Please subscribe to our channel to watch more like video before starting this tutorial video. We will be trying to explain with examples in this video how to calculate the length of the pipe piece in the 4-inch pipelines. In the pipeline you see on the drawing, there is a vertical slope of 420 mm from the center of the first elbow to the center of the second elbow. At the same time, the pipeline was turned horizontally to the left by 350 mm at the second elbow was rotated to the first elbow. To find the length of this pipe piece, we first need to calculate the distance between the centers of the pipe elbows. Then we can find the length of this cut pipe piece by subtracting the lengths of these two elbows and two gaps for welding from the total length. After the vertical slope and horizontal rotation of the pipeline, two right triangles were created. One of them brown color in the vertical position, other one is blue color in the horizontal position. The hypotenuse of the vertically brown right-angle triangle is the distance between the elbows in the pipeline. Let's mark the hypotenuse of this right-angle triangle with big letter H. Let's mark the red color perpendicular side of the brown triangle with a small letter h. As you see in the drawing, this red line is the hypotenuse of the horizontal blue triangle. The perpendicular sides of this horizontal triangle are 560 mm and 350 mm. We will use the Pythagorean theorem formula in such cases to calculating the hypotenuse of this right triangle. According to the Pythagorean theorem, 350 squared plus 560 squared is equals small little h squared. Continued to calculate and found the small h squared is equals 436,100. At last we will use scientific calculator to find small h, 436,100 under the root, is equals to 660 millimeters. 660 millimeters is the hypotenuse of the horizontal right triangle and is also one of the perpendicular sides of the vertical right triangle. Now let's find the big letter h, which is the hypotenuse of the vertical right triangle. We will use the Pythagorean theorem formula again in such cases to calculating the hypotenuse of this right triangle. According to the Pythagorean theorem, 420 squared plus 660 squared is equals big little h squared. Continued to calculate and found the big little h squared is equals 612,000. We will use scientific calculator to find big H is equal under the root 612,000. At last H is equals to 782 millimeters. 782 millimeters is the hypotenuse of the vertically brown right triangle and is also the distance between the centers of the butt weld elbows. So, the overall length between the centers of the butt weld cut elbows is 782 millimeters. If we subtract the lengths of the cut elbows and the gaps for welding from this total length, we can find the length of the cut pipe section. Now let's calculate cut elbows lengths. Formula for calculating center to end distance of such cut elbows is as follows. Elbow length in mm equals tangent elbow angle divided by 2 multiplying elbow radius in mm. To calculate the length of the elbow, we need to know at what angle the elbow was cut and 4-inch 90-degree pipe elbow radius. By using the sides of vertically right triangle, we can find the cut angle of the 4-inch elbow. We marked this cut angle with letter small b. The trigonometric function tangent b is equals 420 divided by 660. We'll use scientific calculator to find tangent b equal is 0.6363. Now, we'll use arctangent trigonometric function to found size of angle b. Arctangent 0.6363 is equal approximately 32 degree. We calculated and found that the 4-inch but weld elbows in this pipeline were cut at 32 degrees. Also, we need to find elbow radius as well. For standard degrees of pipe elbows such as 45 degrees and 90 degrees, elbow center to end dimensions are available in standard pipe charts. We can look at the pipe elbow dimension table and find the radius of the 4-inch elbow. 4-inch 90-degree elbow radius is equal 152 millimeters. Now we can calculate 4-inch cut elbows lengths. Let's calculate the distance from the center to the end of the 4-inch but weld elbow, cut at 32 degrees. Elbow length is equal tangent 32 halves x 152. We are using multifunctional calculator for calculate length of 32-degree elbow. Tangent 32 degree is divided 2 is multiply 152 is equal approximately 44 millimeters. So, 4-inch 32-degree elbow's center to end dimension is 44 millimeters. Now, look at the fit-up process pipe fittings each other's in this pipeline. During fit-up, such are opened between the pipe fittings to be welded and a gap of approximately 3 to 4 millimeters. Having this 3-4 millimeter gap is for better root welding. We should take these gaps into account when calculating the length of the pipe sections. We already knew 4-inch 32-degree but weld elbows dimensions and can start for find this pipe section length. Pipe length is equal, total length 782 millimeters, minus 2 times 4-inch 32-degree but weld elbow dimension 44 millimeters, and minus 2 times gaps for welding 3 millimeters. At last we calculate and found length of 4-inch pipe section on this pipeline is 688 millimeters. By using this method you can easily calculate lengths of pipe pieces in the any pipelines. This tutorial video is finishing here. If you have any question about video, you can write comments in the comments section. Your ideas are very interesting for us. You can watch like those videos by entering the links in the description below of this video. If you liked our video, please subscribe to our piping tutorial channel. Your support is very important for us. Let's not miss the comments and likes, my friends. Thank you for watching. See you on next video. Take care.